Steelers quarterback situation is solved forever.
Well,
right?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Right?
Nope.
No.
Right?
No.
I'm gonna hurt somebody. Okay, first off, sorry not for breaking this news like right away. We were away on a trip, so I just want to make that clear.
Hey, well,
But look,
we did. Check
we
our
did.
Instagram.
We did on Instagram.
Go to
Follow us on
Instagram.
Instagram.
Follow our Instagram if you want
This
that.
video is making me pick this microphone up, and I'm not supposed to be doing that.
You're not supposed to do that.
I'm not supposed to do that.
Aw.
Guys, you got to be freaking kidding me. Why are we settling for mediocrity, okay?
Oh.
There is a reason why Mitch Trubisky was a backup last year.
Good job.
Why was he a backup? Because he wasn't good enough to be a starter. So why all of a sudden is he good enough to be the Pittsburgh Steelers starter?
Joe?
You're just hating because of his name and because what he did in Chicago.
Okay, so let's talk about his track record. All right, he
But
started
everybody
in
has
Chicago.
a name that everybody recognizes, though.
He started in Chicago, right?
Yes, was awful.
Played there.
Okay, not the worst organization, but they're not great. He was under Matt Nagy, a few different offensive coordinators. He didn't have any good mentorship down there.
And he played there for what, 3-4 years?
Yeah, made the playoffs twice.
Okay.
By the way, with Aaron Rodgers
Okay,
and Kirk Cousins.
let me say something real
I know
quick.
they had a good defense, but you got to get there somehow.
Dog. I'm looking through all kinds of comments and videos. Oh, I'm so, like, from Chicago fans. I'm so happy Trubisky's going to get another really good shot because I thought he was such a good quarterback whenever he played for us. What do you know about having a good quarterback on your team? What? He's better than Jay Cutler? What does that even mean to you? Nothing. You know nothing about having a good quarterback.
Sometimes going to a new organization could set something off. Look at Ryan Tannehill. Okay, first four
him.
seasons, Trubisky was better than Tannehill's first 4 seasons.
Here's
Tannehill.
I
ain't
knew you were
great,
gonna bring the
but when he went
Tannehill
to
thing up.
Tennessee, he got better. They became a playoff team.
Here's the
Oh,
thing.
Not a
my
Super Bowl
goodness.
quarterback, but
Okay,
eh.
so we're gonna walk you through something. Again, we were away on a trip. We get in the car. Joe looks at his phone. Oh my gosh, Mitch Trubisky just got signed. You were upset, right?
Yeah,
you were upset.
I was.
And then
I
a day
was.
goes by, and now you're not upset. So walk us through what happened to make you not upset.
I started, okay, well, there's 5 stages of depression. And I got to the point of acceptance. And I started watching tons of videos, Colin Cowherd, Skip Bayless and the boys and whatever.
Wow, so credible.
And
yeah.
but more credible than, us. They were showing stats. They
Whoa.
watched the...
Nobody-
How
no.
often do we watch Mitchell
You could
Trubisky
say
play?
more
Nobody-
credible
How
stats-wise,
No,
but
how-
actual
No,
football
okay,
knowledge.
Okay, yeah, sure. How often did we watch Mitchell Trubisky? Honestly.
I mean,
I
watched
personally
a
didn't
lot
watch
of-
Like, how
I mean,
often?
dude, I watch
Every once in a while.
I
Every once in a while when they play
guarantee
short.
you.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, I watched him more than they did in the NFL.
Wow.
Especially Skip Bayless.
Maybe
So
some-
what-
Okay,
I'll
so
give you
move
that
past.
one, probably.
Oh,
But
okay.
Yeah, we'll go on a different part. Tommy, what don't you like about him? What do you think is lacking that you guys need at the quarterback position?
Well, the first off, like the Ryan Tannehill situation, how he kind of panned out quite a bit in Tennessee, I feel like is an anomaly. That just doesn't happen too often. I mean, he's had his chance in the
You're
league
right,
already.
but-
People move on from quarterbacks. He had his time in Chicago. Sure, you could say he made the playoffs. His best year, I feel like they made the playoffs because of their defense. That's the year Khalil Mack came in.
Yeah, baby.
And he
Yes,
absolutely
their
wrecked
defense was
it.
a huge part of them
He,
getting to
in
the
my
playoffs.
opinion, was the one that led them there, not Mitch Trubisky. You know what? This is the situation it reminds me of. Blake Bortles and the Jaguars. They had the one good season. They made it to the AFC Championship, and people were really hyped about it.
Why you gotta bring that up?
That's what he reminds me of.
Okay.
So I'll say why I don't like it. I feel like it's settling because there's rumors that Deshaun Watson was reaching out to the Steelers organization.
Yes.
And they said no. So the fact that a superstar quarterback wanted to come to the
because
Steelers and they
that's
said
troubling.
no, and then they signed Mitch Trubisky, it just feels like they're settling.
Well,
it doesn't make
the
a whole lot of
Steelers
sense.
are not the type of team to just give away a bunch of first-round picks. They build their team strictly off the draft. I know Deshaun Watson could be the franchise guy, but they do not do that, and they'll probably never do that.
So that's one good thing. Real quick, Logan.
Yeah,
The thing that I'm hearing is they didn't want to because of what they heard about his past. But his past said that he's not guilty. So how can they say that?
And the Steelers obviously have dealt with that kind of stuff before.
And they have
Maybe
dealt
they
with
don't
that
want to get
stuff.
in with that. They just want to stay clear away from that.
But if he's not guilty, even though you're going to
which
get
has
that
happened
negative
before.
media attention, I mean, what are they saying? I mean, are they calling him guilty?
No, I think it's the draft. I don't think they just want to give up that much for him.
I think that's what it is too. I think they're kind of using the whole like he might be guilty thing as like an alibi, but I think they really just don't want to give up. the rest of their future picks.
And again, Trubisky is dirt cheap. A starting quarterback being paid $7 million for 2 years, 14 total.
If a
like
starting
each year,
quarterback's
$7
getting
million.
paid $7 million, he's not on his rookie deal. There's a reason why he's getting paid $7 million.
But that's not worth the risk. You cannot tell me he's not a better option than Mason Rudolph. Though.
He is. I
He's
agree.
amazing.
I
So,
agree.
like,
He is.
why
He
not
is.
just test it out? Why not try it?
See, it's coming.
The quarterbacks coming into the draft aren't even like high prospects. So why not just try it if he's that cheap?
So,
Why not give it a shot?
I'm torn because I do think Mitch Trubisky definitely has he's a better option than the players that are coming out of the draft because there's a lot of unknowns with the players that are coming out of the draft. So at least you know Mitch.
Isn't that better than seeing what you've seen from Mitch Trubisky, though?
I don't know. Well, this is why I'm torn because I also feel like if you're going to get somebody that's only going to be there for like a year or so, why even take him? Why not play a year with Mason? If you go 2-15 next year, who cares? Because then you could get a really good draft pick next year, pick up a quarterback there. I feel like Mitch is going to get them a couple extra wins. It's actually going to hurt them and shoot them in the foot.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
See, that's our thought, but that is not the Steelers' way to be like, we're tanking next year. They're playing to win, though.
Yeah, they are.
They're not going to say, we want to go 2-15
You're
next
right.
year.
I just think it's going to be really tough with Joe Burrow in the division. Potentially a new quarterback coming in
Of course,
for the
Lamar
Cleveland
Jackson.
Browns.
Deshaun Watson might even end up
Yeah.
in Cleveland. That's what it's going to be, but...
Man, I'm not going to lie. When you broke the news that they signed Mitch Trubisky, the first thing that popped in my head was, oh, they signed him as a backup.
And they still might. They might
because he
still
should
get a rookie quarterback in the draft. They still might. Maybe
And
they
they might.
signed him to be the backup.
They might. That could be a possibility, and if that's the possibility, then good on
better
them.
backup than me. I would be okay with that.
Right, but
Whatever.
dang, man.
So do you think it's a safety net? Maybe they're going to
It
go
could
after
be,
a
yes,
quarterback
it could
this
be.
year in the draft. If it doesn't work out, all right, we
And
got
that's what
Mitch.
people are saying.
But
They're not in a panic mode for a quarterback. Like, okay, they have Trubisky maybe to try him out. If the quarterback they want in this year's draft is there, they'll take him. If not, okay, they get offensive line, whatever.
But if you're going to get a rookie, okay, why are you going to sign Mitch Trubisky? If you get a rookie and you want to get another quarterback as a safety net, why not have a guy that's been in the league a long time?
Well,
Andy Dalton, Nick Foles, so they can actually have a chance to mentor him. What is Mitch Trubisky going to do for that rookie quarterback? He's just going to sit there and compete with him in the first season.
He's not going to have a mentor. If we draft a rookie, he's just going to get put in. Trubisky will probably maybe start a few games, and then if it don't pan out, then the rookie comes in.
The only thing that I don't like about this is you guys have a really good defense right now, and I almost feel like they're kind of just going to let that fade away.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they need to make moves right now, and if they get
They
their quarterback
do,
in
but-
2 years, who knows who's still going to be on the team?
I don't know. I have faith in this. They're a winning organization. I
They haven't been
believe
able-
that they have a plan in their mind.
I do
or
too.
something.
I do too. I
They
think
have not
something.
been able to have a good defense with a good offense and a good offense with a good defense, as far as I can remember in a long time. That's their issue.
Yep.
Right now, they're building all up the offensive line. Pittsburgh Steelers, if you don't re-sign Ahkello Witherspoon, you're an absolute moron of an organization.
But
you better.
They just signed 2 free agents on the offensive line. One from Chicago, who's pretty decent. They got him for a decent price, and then another one from the Vikings, who I don't know who that is. But
I'm just like, I know the Steelers are in the awkward stage right now.
Yep.
But it bothers me with how excited the people are. What if Mitch Trubisky would have went to the Giants?
That is a thing. It's like
But now what? Or
Nobody
like-
would have cared.
Nobody would care. Nobody would say anything. There would be nobody
yeah,
that
because
really.
he's going there to be the backup. No one gives a crap.
Not necessarily. I don't know about
happy
that.
with Daniel Jones.
I don't know about that.
But
But would people be giving him all this optimism?
right. The reaction that the Steelers fan have given, like I've seen a lot of like excitement, and it's like I don't think
which is what turned me over.
that's
Just because
but I
he's
think
coming to
it's-
Pittsburgh doesn't
I
mean
think-
that it's going
right.
to make him better.
Yeah,
No,
I
it
think
doesn't.
it is just to be positive. To just, hey, we don't know what's going to happen here. Let's not get all worked up right now yet. Let's see what happens and then go from
To
there.
me,
I
it's
wanna
good
punch
that
somebody.
it shows that they know Mason's not the answer. At some points, we're like,
Yeah.
okay, do they actually think they should give him a shot? They know
Poor Mason.
he's not it, so they go
Honestly.
out and try somebody else.
He shouldn't get a shot.
the excitement though is like it's like oh yay we got Mitch Trubisky, but it's like if that is what they did and he's gonna be the starter and he does suck, then it's like why were you excited? You know,
But why is? But I just don't see what people see in Mitch Trubisky that gives anybody a hope.
yeah.
Apparently, I was looking up like his pros. Apparently, like when he played, he was accurate on the run, he was mobile, and all this other crap. Again, I didn't watch him that closely, so I don't know. And maybe it was the organization that he was in. I don't know.
Okay.
He did just learn what 1 or 2 years from Josh Allen.
That's what I'm saying. Apparently,
So it's like-
yeah.
1 year,
Apparently,
1 year.
he's way more like athletic and good than people think he is. Buffalo actually did like him. I know, obviously, then why did they get rid of him? But
He's
I mean,
literally he is a knockoff Josh Allen almost. He doesn't have as much arm power. He can run around. He's not going to run for like 50 yards a game. Sure, if he could do it every once in a while.
You know what? he might fit in really well with Matt Canada's new scheme.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
That could be why they brought him
And
in.
Mike Tomlin said, "Hey, our next guy has to be mobile." He is a mobile guy, so
I could see them
I'm
trying
okay with
him.
them giving it a chance. Look, the only way I would have hated this still is if they paid him a stupid amount of money.
Yes.
They paid him $14 million for 2 years, dude.
Yes.
That's whatever.
I'm
Fine.
right now 50-50. Let's see how it goes.
I like it better than Mason Rudolph.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
the fact we're not going into next season with Mason as a starter, I'm cool with it. I
Just
know it's the
remember-
whole okay, if we win a few more games and our draft pick, okay.
Yeah. Just remember when
Is
we
what
have
it
7 wins and they were like, wow.
Yeah, but
And it was a
I
frustrating
get-
season the whole way whenever he's throwing turnovers that Mason Rudolph just could have been doing.
what if he doesn't?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, no
there-
shot he doesn't.
Oh no, it is a what if game right now. That's why it's like 50-50.
I think there is a little you say no shot.
Because what if he comes out and they go 14?
If Mitch Trubisky wins a Super Bowl at any point with the
Okay,
Pittsburgh Steelers,
okay. No,
I would jump in the Pittsburgh River.
Okay.
Which one?
And the fact that I am so confident in that not happening, what is the point of bringing him into the organization? Mitch Trubisky, you stink. Good
But-
day.
Well, here's the thing. You said what if they go 7 and blah blah blah, and that was frustrating. But what if they go 11? What if they get 11 wins? And he does do good.
Dude, there's no shot. You
No, but
can
you're
look
saying,
at him.
you're saying there's no shot. There is a shot. What if he does?
No.
What if he does
Let
get
me
11?
finish. There's no shot. You could look at him, and then you could look at Patrick Mahomes, and then you could look at Josh Allen, and you could look at Joe Burrow, and tell me that he's going to be able to run through these guys in the playoffs and even have a chance to make it to the Super Bowl.
He's not the only guy on the team.
Yes, but you need a good guy there that can at least hold his own weight.
Russell Wilson
might be
now
able
in the
to.
AFC too.
That's what I'm saying. The AFC, nothing the Steelers could do right now.
You need a
would-
powerhouse
yeah,
there.
They're not gonna do
Right. They needed
They
Deshaun
can't.
Watson.
They need a Deshaun Watson.
Right. I understand that, but the fact that they didn't, there is again, I'm on kind of the same page with you. Where I'm 50-50, and it's like there is hope, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up because if he might go,
And again,
they might get
it's a
5-7
2-year deal.
wins.
It's not like they signed this guy to be the franchise guy. It's not like he's the guy forever here. It's 2 years.
Right.
And if they don't like a quarterback in the draft, then what do you want them to do?
He's not
Has-
making it to year 2.
Has Ben
He's
Roethlisberger
not
came out and
making
said
it to year
anything?
2.
No. You're not going to hear from Big Ben
Yeah.
ever again.
It's true.
I'm sorry. He's gone.
So to end this video, I got one last question. So are you
This
guys
is
going to buy a Mitch Trubisky
This is
jersey?
disgusting.
No. I'm not on
Hey,
that.
I'll
Well,
buy
hold on.
one and I'll burn one. I'll do that.
Well, that's bullshit. Well, okay. How about after the season? After the season, he does good. Would you buy one?
And I'll burn it.
Okay.
If he does good.
Yeah.
So if he does good, let's say he ends up playing for 5 years and makes it to the playoffs every single time.
Dude, he's
maybe
not
wins a
making it
Super Bowl.
past 1
Listen,
year.
listen. Makes it to the playoffs every single time, wins a Super Bowl. You're still not gonna like him.
I'll like him. It's not going to happen.
You can't say that though.
Have you seen him?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? There's no way that we're winning a Super
You
Bowl with
can't
Mitch
say
Trubisky.
it won't happen if it hasn't. If they
I mean,
haven't
of course,
given
I
it a shot
can't
yet.
say it with 100% fact, but how much more difficult that it's going to be for them with him at quarterback compared to getting somebody else?
Yeah, I know. I agree.
But
I
who
agree.
is
And
that
sure,
somebody else?
sure, you could say it's a stepping stone, it's a bridge to waiting to really
Yes,
get that
that's
guy.
what it is.
That's why I don't get. Why not Mason Rudolph? Why not?
No.
Why not?
Because
Come on.
that is worse if you do. That shows that the Steelers are like, okay, we're
They
tanking.
drafted him though. They should have confidence in him. They should actually give him a chance.
put a
They
first
did. He
round
had a
pick.
whole season. He lost his job to Duck Hodges. What else do you want?
Oh,
Yeah,
they
but
did.
What else do you need to
They
see
did.
from
But
that?
Here's
Yeah.
the thing. Everybody's.
They gave him a shot. Ben was hurt a whole year. What else do you need?
Well, let me tell you. I don't like
He
him.
was drafted in the 3rd round. I get Colbert thought maybe he's a first-round prospect, but he had a chance.
He did have a chance.
He's not a Jordan
Can you
Love
let me go?
situation where he wasn't on the field.
Okay, I understand that. I think he's trash too. I think he's garbage. But he didn't get an opportunity to train with everybody from the beginning of the season as the starter until week 1
Sometimes
when he
you
had
don't
the
need
chance to
that. He
start.
still had a whole season. He lost his job to a Duck. What else? If he can't even beat a Duck, what else do you want? Sometimes
I
you
know
draft
that
a
he's
guy,
bad.
it's a bust. You let it go. You don't let it ride out and hope. have
But
hope
Mitch
for it.
Trubisky is a bust. He got drafted number 2 overall before Deshaun Watson, before Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
He's a bigger bust than what Mason Rudolph is. Mason Rudolph got drafted with not many expectations,
Yeah, sure.
below Ben Roethlisberger, as a backup.
Yeah.
From slight chance that maybe whenever Ben left,
Okay,
that
but
he
they
would
can't
take
just
his
stick with
shoes.
Mason though, because that just shows okay, we're just going to settle for a tank year and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Their mentality is to win though. I don't think Trubisky is going to obviously win. No shot he's going to win the Super Bowl, but they stick with Mason. They're coming out saying, okay, we're just going to tank, and they will never do that.
They might have bigger plans. They might have bigger plans.
I don't think that they're saying that because
yes, they are. If they stick with Mason, yes, they are.
Yeah,
but they'll never say that.
I feel
they're
like
going to say they have confidence in him.
I feel like signing Mitch is showing that they're okay with losing. I don't think they want to tank. I think it shows that, all right, we don't want to get this next caliber player. We'll just see how he does and then go from there.
Thank you. Yes.
Hey, there's only one way to find out, and that's to tune in and watch. I mean, the offseason is still going on. The Steelers are still going to make some moves. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, like button, comment down below. Let me know what you think about Mitch Trubisky.
Disgusting.
What you think about the Steelers. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Mr. Booty.